what we're going to do. We're going to generate some energy. We have the dignitary dancers, we have our veterans, we have our dignitaries, we have our royalty, and right after that, when they post their colors dancing, we want you to come on in. We want you to come on in. Now, when we go around the horn with our singers, we're going to start with Blackstone, I do believe, the Descendant, Hay Creek, etc. And when we do that, it's 4 times through, all the way around. Where we leave off, we'll go up a flag and victory. Where we leave off, we'll go up a flag and victory song, all right? Uncles, look after your girlfriend. Checking out everything. Once again, we're on the radio, I do believe we're at 96.5, 96.1, my bad, 96.1. And if you have anyone back home that watching you, tell them we're on powwow.com live. You got to try Powwow. You let them know that we're live and let them know what category you're watching and all that good stuff. We're live. We're on the ball. I want to turn things over here and to bring in the #1 grand entry that's slated. Once again, we have all the dignitaries and we have the Powwow line up over there with the pad. So, you know what that means, dancers. Also singers, Colin Rain, who went around, they made you sing one song. He put them in the book. Colin Rain is from, I do believe, Muscatine, Alberta. He comes down here to help us out at our powwow for our singing. And if there's any discussion in any kind of way, talk to Rusty or talk to the arena director or those overseeing all these problems will be our arena director, that'll be Rusty. We're overseeing the stuff, all right? There shouldn't be nothing like that happening. But anyway, dancers use their intertribals the best way to know how. Sponsoring our good airtime. 15, here you go. All right, thank you, Howie Thompson. We're going to ask for some THC, Tim Horton Coffee. As we get ready here, friends and relatives, if you're able to rise and remove your headgear, we're going to come down the line here to Blackstone for the first 4-time 5 push-ups. Is that hold up? That means Rusty Gillette is signaling prayer. So we're going to start out with the prayer first. Alright, we're going to get our order and ready first. And then we're going to get things in order, lined up, ready to go. And so once again, I believe Top Good Cell has the veterans ready to go. So as soon as you get that all established in order, we're going to come to the grand entry here on this beautiful evening. All right, we got the high side. We're going to have the prayer and invocation after the veterans grand entry. So with that, we're going to come down here. We want to say welcome to each and every one of you that have traveled to Bismarck, North Dakota. The tribes, the relatives of all the nations here in North Dakota welcome you. And also the Nat Tribe Technical College President, Dr. Leander Russ McDonald, and all the Powwow Committee, Justin Young, our Powwow Chair, and everyone involved, our head staff. We're ready to go for the first grand entry. Blackstone 4 times through. Here we go. Grand entry song. down the line here next door to the Descendants. Next song, Grand Entry Time. Dignitaries Royalty. And we're going to come down the line here next door to Hay Creek. If you'd share the flag song in honor of our veterans here on this beautiful evening here at the United Tribes Technical College campus. Once again, we're going to come to Hay Creek, a song for the flag song, anytime you're ready. thank you, Hay Creek. At this time, friends and relatives, we're going to move next door for the veteran song. The sounds of Fort Peck Sioux. Veteran song, Dancing Victory. We say thank you and welcome home to our veterans. Here for the first grand entry in honor of our veterans. You may be seated, friends and relatives. We're going to go into the introductions at this time. And first up, carrying our Eagle Feather staff here, the president of the Oglala Sioux Tribe and Koda, Frank Starr, comes out, just had his birthday. Yesterday turned 55 years old, and he has on a fresh pair of socks. Let's give a round of applause to the president of the Oglala Sioux Tribe, Frank Starr, comes out. And ladies and gentlemen, also we're going to introduce our groups by the groups that individually recognize here as our head veteran they mentioned. Let us say welcome here to the indigenous Akichita women from Turtle Island, Dan Gal, Dakota and Company. Let's give them a round of applause. Young Caleb Shepard and all the relatives here, and also the Young Hawk Bear Post 253 Women's Auxiliary White Shield, North Dakota. And also the Fort Berthold Ladies Auxiliary 9061 North Dakota. And also, friends and relatives, I want to say welcome to Caleb Shepard carrying the Harriet Goodiron Gold Star Mother of Nathan Goodiron Tilted Action Flag. And also, I want to give welcome here carrying the U.S. flag, Samantha Ingleshield carrying the American flag here, Standing Rock Sioux Tribe. The Lakota Women Warriors. And also the VFW Post 4516, Belport, North Dakota. Let's give them a warm welcome, friends and relatives. All right, come on up. Veterans, I want to say thank you. As we made mention of you today, come on over once again. And also, friends and relatives, introducing to you some of our tribal leaders that are here today. I want to say welcome from the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe, Chairwoman Janet Alkire. from the Spirit Lake Nation, Chairwoman Laura Jackson Street. Welcome. And also I want to say welcome here to the North Dakota Lieutenant Governor Michelle Stranded. And also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say welcome to our special guest here from District 9 House of Representatives, Colette Brown. And also, friends and relatives, I want to say welcome here once again as we move down the line here to Bismarck Mayor Mike Schmitz and his wife. Also, friends and relatives, our Bismarck Mandan Chamber EDC CEO President Brenda Nagel. Welcome. And also, friends and relatives, this next individual, he was Mr. Lockdown on defense of the Crow Creek Chieftains back in the day. I want to say welcome here in North Dakota, Indian Affairs Commission Executive Director Bradley Ha. And also this evening time, friends and relatives, we had a dedication. And the dedication here of our relatives from the Snow Country Prison Memorial, our special guests here with us today. And Dr. Leanna McDonald kind of gives some dedication, a welcome, as you can see, adorned with the star quilt. And also once again, we say welcome here for more than 20 years. Our sisters and brothers from the Japanese American Oyate have been good friends to the United Tribes Technical College. They have helped us learn what it means to join as nations of people in solidarity for justice. And for these past 6 years, they've helped guide the development of the Snow Country Prison Memorial, dedicated today here at the United Tribes Technical College campus. So once again, please welcome these distinguished guests into the arena, the Japanese American members of the Snow Country Prison Advisory Committee, Satsuki Ina. And also, while introducing David Koda. And also Brian Nia. And also Kamiko Nibara. And also Barbara Taki. And I want to say welcome here to Duncan Ryukin. They must be at the concessions. Oh, they're right here. All right, Duncan Ryukin, is that you? Coming up? All right, right up here. And also, I want to say welcome to the rest of the Snow Country Prison Memorial special guests. Let's give them a round of applause, friends and relatives. Thank you for being here today for the dedication and spending time with us. Once again, some similarities from President McDonald. You know, Native American centuries of U.S. policies forcibly removed indigenous nations from their ancestral lands following the Indian Removal Act of 1830. And also Japanese Americans in World War II, Executive Order 9066, led to the uprooting of over 110,000 Japanese American citizens and residents. They were forced to abandon their homes, businesses, and communities to live in internment camps. So once again, Area Old Owlboy. Area Old Owlboy. Spirit Lake VFW Princess Post 6547 Phoenix Bubble. Miss Standing Rock PJ Tulsana. Standing Rock High School Brave Darius Driver. Miss Rosebud 2025-2026 Whisper Crow. Miss McLaughlin High School Princess Kaden Flanhorse. Junior Miss Walk Ava Wall. Miss Cannonball Flag Day Princess Kaylee Cloud. Albert Grand Post 173 Princess Colony Howard. Miss Canal Madison Crowfeather. Miss Shirley Princess Julie Kavanaugh. Little Shell, National Society Powwow Princess Ovana. Ovana Bamadakse. Did I say it right? Not even close. Oh my goodness. Alright. This University of South Dakota, top spit. Ani Knight, Miss Spirit Lake, 2025-26. C. Tani Lilwin, Turtle Mountain Chippewa, Princess Evelyn Amiot, Chief Little Shell, Memorial Powwow, Senior Princess Jada Jenna, Junior Miss White Eagle Club Powwow Princess Donna Sanse. Oh man, this is the trouble that we get from the left and right your own name. Okay? Sanse. Fort Omaha Intertribal Powwow. Zeta Toby. Battle of OST Little Bighorn. Bernadine Red Cloud Garner. Junior Miss Hedwig Princess Shelley Sheridan, Turtle Mountain Chippewa, Labor Day Powwow, Jaden Kimball, Little Miss Cheyenne River, Brunel Garrow, Little Miss Ovala, Lakota Nation, Georgina. Oh, my God, there's some silent letters in this name. Georgina Cocolarius. Little Miss Cannonball Flag Day Powwow, Asana Pretty Boy Pearson. Former Powwow Princess Frankie Heil. Little White River Cheyenne Indian Day Powwow, Avana Fox. Badlands Junior Princess, Traveling Princess, Kenzie Morin Clark. We have a whole bunch up there. Let's give them a wave. Come up there and understand. Sign up, please. Come sign up. Let's give them a big round of applause. And right in the front, right here, ladies and gentlemen, we have Miss Safa Lee, Miss Black Hills Powwow, Eunice Straighthead.
That much stronger. I ask all of you good friends and relatives to help me along as I say a word of prayer. Oh, Dade Wahuba, here. Niwal Gates, Madashi, Goshi, Hey. Ma'atagida, Ma'behem. Heavenly Father God, we thank you for this nice, beautiful day that you have bestowed upon us. We ask you, Heavenly Father God, to bless each and every one of us. Good friends and relatives that have come from near and far, from the youngest to the oldest, we ask you to God bless each and every one of us. As we begin a new school year, our Heavenly Father God, we ask you, God, to bless us, to take care of us, watch over us, help us along. We ask you to bless our veterans here, our Heavenly Father God, take care of them, bless them, watch over them, help them along. All of our elders, we ask you to take care of them, watch over all the dancers, the drummers that have come from near and far. Protect us from any harm and danger, our Heavenly Father God. All the good staff here, the committee, the hard work that they have done throughout the year, dear God, has all come to pass here, that we can celebrate together, care for one another, help one another, love one another, a word that we don't say enough, our Heavenly Father God. We ask you to bless all of our leaders, near and far, our Heavenly Father. We ask you to take care of them, all the good things that they do for us, all the big decisions like that, we ask you to bless us that way, youngest to the oldest, take care of us. We can have a good weekend, have good weather, enjoy each other's company, help each other along, and socialize like that in a good way, in a nice way. And when we go back to our home fires, we can all get there home safely. Maybe things can be better than the way that we left it. Our Heavenly Father God, meanwhile, again, just give you all the praise, the glory, today and every day, thanking you for all the good things that you do for each and every one of us.
All right, let's give a round of applause for Damon Brady. At this time, friends and relatives, we're going to hear from our dignitaries, starting with the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe Chairwoman, a U.S. Air Force veteran. Let's give a warm welcome to Chairwoman Elkire.
Hey, thank you. On behalf of the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe Nation and United Tribes Board of Directors, we would like to welcome you to the 55th Annual United Tribes Technical and National Powwow. It's my honor and privilege to be here tonight to say this, that I was thinking, okay, don't get emotional, because you can't get emotional when you're up here talking to so much folks that travel such a long ways to be here. It's been an honor to serve my people. I have 19 days until I have finished my term, so I'm really grateful that President McDonald asked me to give you all the welcome remarks. And I wanted to say I hope you all have a great weekend. It's a beautiful weather, it's a beautiful powwow, and it's a good time to season that we're going to be coming up on. But I just want to say thank you for traveling, and I hope you have a good time this weekend. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Chairwoman Elkire. Next up, we're going to call for Lieutenant Governor Michelle Strington. Let's give her a round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be with you at the 55th Annual UTTC International Powwow. What a wonderful and opening event. On behalf of Governor Armstrong and myself, we want to extend a warm welcome and our deepest appreciation for all the tribal leaders, nations represented here today, and the leaders, elders, dancers, drummers, artisans, and families. I also want to thank the United Tribes Technical College, including President McDonald, for their vision and commitment to both education and cultural preservation. I love this year's theme, building our future and celebrating our culture, because powwows embody both of those things, honoring traditions passed down for generations while creating opportunities for youth and communities to thrive for the future. Over the past 55 years, this powwow has earned well-deserved reputation as one of the largest and most celebrated gatherings on the Northern Plains, drawing people from across the United States, Canada, and beyond. That is no small part because of the artistry and skill of the excellent dancers and singers who keep traditions alive while inspiring pride in the next generation. And of course, people love good competition and watching the best of the best. You have with you dancers and singers from over 70 nations, competing in upholding their traditions, artistry, and skill. I also want to commend UTT's role as a tribal land grant institution, preparing students for leadership while staying rooted in cultural values. This weekend is important in supporting Native artisans, vendors, and regional economy, but it's also much more than that. It's a symbol of unity, bringing people together of all ages, backgrounds, nations, in the spirit of community and strengthening relationships. Our administration is committed to doing the same, strengthening partnerships with the 5 tribal nations with whom we share geography. Governor Armstrong made a commitment to visit all 5 tribal nations during his first year in office, because commitment means being present and attending events like this to listen, learn, and collaborate. Again, to quote the theme of this year's powwow, building our future is something we do together, state and tribal nations, while celebrating the culture that grounds us. Thank you again to all of the organizers, volunteers, and families who make it possible. Have a wonderful powwow. Thank you.
All right, there we have it, Lieutenant Governor Michelle Strickland. Next up, we're going to hear from the mayor of Bismarck, as well as his wife. They are here to welcome us. Let's give a warm welcome to Mike and Janelle Schmitz.
Thank you very much, and welcome to Bismarck, Mandan, and this great community, and this beautiful event that is bringing culture that is very and you bring alive your culture as powwow. It is unfortunate. I also would just like to acknowledge that today I had the opportunity to be at the dedication of the Snow Country Prison Japanese American Internment Memorial. And it was an extremely moving event. I had tears in my eyes as I watched the dancers perform to the story. And thank you, Dr. McDonald, the United Technical College, for hosting that memorial, because that's showing how two cultures have come together, which we need to do as a nation, come together. Enjoy your time here in Bismarck, Mandan, and I mean Bismarck, Mandan. I know Mayor and Bismarck, but frankly, we're one big community. That also includes Berlin and Warren County. Thank you, and enjoy your time, and have a great weekend.
All right, thank you to Mayor Mike Schmitz and his wife Janelle Schmitz. And the fourth person we're going to hear from, dignitary, the CEO, President of Bismarck Mandan Chamber EDC, Brenda Nagel. Let's give her a warm welcome.
Thank you, everyone. It's so amazing to look out amongst the crowd and see everyone enjoying themselves. And the chamber made up this great weather for you, so that's what we do. In all seriousness, on behalf of the over 1,200 member businesses that we represent at the Bismarck Mandan Chamber, thank you. A deep level of gratitude for you coming here, spending time in our community, and patronizing our businesses. A fun little tidbit. We always knew it was a lot of things going on for United Tribes Technical College, but $40 million economic impact to the Bismarck, Mandan, Berlin, Morton County area. That's pretty spectacular. You can applaud that. Thank you to Dr. McDonald and the UTTC staff for making sure that this campus is helping to build workforce gaps and helping to keep our community growing. I don't want to take too much of your time because I know you want to get started and we have some beautiful dancers to watch. Welcome to Bismarck, Mandan. Have a great time and thank you for coming.
All right, how about a round of applause for our dignitaries? It's awesome to have them here supporting our cultural events, so thank you. With that, I'll send it back here to Brother Howard Thompson for the dancer, Brenda G. All right, go down. Let's come on and dancing. We're going to sit on the sideline, enjoy some beautiful welcoming words from our beautiful dignitaries, and we're going to bring them in dancing. Come on and dancing. Go down. Ladies and gentlemen, our dancers are on the move. Let's welcome our men traditional. This is a beautiful welcome to the and gentlemen, we're going to put our strong hands together. We're going to make some noise and welcome into our arena, our men's Prairie Chicken. Welcome to the entry. Jack is right there in line. And now making the way into our arena. Our non-vocal dancers, our men's draft. Welcome to the entry. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our men's Prairie Chicken. Welcome to the entry. And now we're over to new agency. Bullhorn, stand by. Bullhorn, stand by. And now pointing out the staff, we have our non-buckle dancers, our ribbon dancers, the very ribbon, our men's lap dancers. Welcome to Granite Street. And now we welcome the fastest pair among the same honors. Let's welcome our Miss Fancy Powwow. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to welcome our women's traditional, our women's golden age, our women's buckskin, our women's outfit, our women's long fringe, our women's short fringe, our women's high steppers, our women's penny guests, our women's cross, our women's southern cross, our women's karaoke, our women's old town people, and let's welcome them to our grand entry. Welcome. We're going to go to Wamedy Grand Entry. Wamedy Nazi. Mato Bajuta, stand by.
I just asked, so I mean, yeah, I mean, they are.
I'm gonna cut across.
Sure.
Stand by. All the adult dancers are now in the arena. We're going to welcome now our team category. Come on in, teams, come on in. come on in. Anytime, come on in. I think all our dancers are in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a big round of applause. All our dancers are in. We went from Motown, Old Chunk, New Agency, Bullhorn, Wamadi Nazi, Matropa Yuka. And we're going to continue where we left off in the inner time. We'll go around for standby leading arrow. We'd like to clear the arena. Clear the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, we want you to buckle up, sit down, and enjoy this beautiful drumming session that we have here. Let's see what we have. All right. How about a big round of applause for all our dancers and our singers? And Rusty for that. All right, friends and relatives, Taiko drummers, stand by, go ahead, and get set up and get ready. While the Taiko drummers are going to be getting set up for special presentation tonight, we're going to turn it down to the president of the United Tribes Technical College, Dr. Leander Russ McDonald. He's going to dance to a sneak-up song.
Hi, I see you. We see you. You're live on Channel 5. We see you.
Russ used to be a dancer, a singer, and Dr. Leander Russ McDonald, he grew up in the Powwow circle, and he also just learned that he went to my high school. He went to me and Brad Hawks High School. That's where Russ, he was at Stevan High School for some years, so I just learned that. But he's also a powwow person. He has many years of sobriety. He's a prayerful person. So let's give a round of applause. Warm welcome to our president, United Tribes Technical College, Dr. Leander Russ McDonald.
Medakyapi. Chante Vaste Ayu na Petu Zaparo. Mato Jojo Dakota Makiaparo. Miniwakan Oyate na Sanish na Hiratsa na Hungpapa Oyata Kiamata. Friends and relatives, we are honored to see you this evening, to see you here in our annual celebration here, to celebrate our college, to celebrate our campus community, to celebrate our community here within the Bismarck-Mandan area. We're so pleased to see all of our relatives come from the four directions to be with us and to help out at our powwow this weekend. We've had quite a week of events here, beginning with the Tribal Leaders Summit, Legend Softball tournaments going on now, Youth Basketball tournaments going on right now, Golf tournament was over this afternoon, and so now we're getting into the powwow, the big celebration for the weekend. We have one of our relatives here with us, and we wanted to recognize that while the taiko drummers get set up here, we want to give them a little time. I wanted to share a little bit about the Snow Country Prison Japanese Memorial dedication that occurred this afternoon. And I wanted to speak with you about the similarities between the Native Americans and the Japanese. Native Americans, for centuries of U.S. policies, were forcibly removed from indigenous nations from their ancestral lands following the Indian Removal Act of 1830. Many were confined to reservations and faced massive loss of territory and sovereignty. Japanese Americans born on these lands, United States citizens, in World War II through Executive Order 9066, led to the uprooting of over 128,000 Japanese American citizens and residents. They were forced to abandon their homes, businesses, and communities to live in internment camps, much like we were placed on reservations. In both cases, U.S. authorities exercised a paternalistic rationale justifying forced relocation as protective or necessary. despite being rooted in racial or cultural prejudice. Native Americans on reservations and boarding schools were deemed civilizing or protected, but actually reflected colonial control and assimilation. Boarding schools enforced English language and Christian practices, actively suppressing tribal languages and cultural traditions. This was a deliberate policy of cultural assimilation. For our Japanese American relatives, their removal was framed as a wartime necessity, despite no credible evidence of threat. A government commission later deemed the internment a grave injustice driven by racial prejudice, wartime hysteria, and political failure. Both experiences were rooted in systemic racism. Native Americans for generations continued to bear the psychological and cultural wounds of displacement, boarding schools, and loss of autonomy. Japanese Americans as survivors and descendants experiencing lasting trauma, higher rates of post-traumatic stress disorder, health issues, shortened lifespans, and emotional scars. And there's often striking overlooked connection that some internment camps were built on or near lands formerly belonging to Native Americans, and even used incarcerated Japanese American labor to develop infrastructure for post-war homesteading, effectively further dispossessing indigenous peoples of these lands. So we're that, and we're pleased to have our relatives here because we've come to a time of healing. We have come to a time where we seek to be healthier people, where we've bringing back our spirituality through our culture and language to help us to heal and to move forward. And part of that celebration of not only our Wachipi here this weekend, but also our relatives who have come here to share their culture through their drum performance here this evening. We're pleased to have them here. We're glad, we're honored to have them here and to be with us and to celebrate with us this weekend in this, as far as reconciliation and healing. With that, let's give a round of applause to our Taiko Midwest performers here to perform for us this evening. A round of applause, please.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. The next song you're about to see is written by one of our masters who came from Sacramento, California. Her name is Tiffany Tamaribuchi, and she is one of a handful of people who has really taught this art form and a lot of the underpinnings from Japan. These drums are made from trees and cedar, and this song is called Korozashi. That means will and determination. And her feeling was for people to overcome adversity, not at all costs, but with perseverance. And so as we play this song, we know everybody is facing something, and our intention is to give, sorry about the mic, is to give our positive energy to you for whatever you are needing to overcome. So as soon as we get it set up here, please enjoy Kokoro Zashi.
All right, let's give them another round of applause. Our taiko drummers. We love you guys. With that, we have a presentation to do. One of our relatives from the Japanese community has come here this week to participate in a dedication. Before we go into that, and as she makes her way this way, we're going to go back to Howie for a short announcement.
All right, thank you. We need singing judges over at Leading Arrow. And also we have a check there. He's got it? All right. We got some kind of list. We're going to go back to our chairman.
Friends and relatives, with us this evening from the Takahashi Family Foundation is Masako Takahashi from San Francisco, California. Give her a round of applause, please. One of our visitors here this afternoon for the dedication event. It was quite a round of fellowship there, and it was very powerful in regard to what was shared, in regard to prayer and song and spirituality. And I recognize that the Japanese perspective of spirituality is much similar to ours as American Indian people. So we recognize that this evening in regard to the spirit and fellowship. And our relative here has brought with her a check all the way from San Francisco, California, from the family, the Henry and Tomoe Takahashi Charitable Foundation, a check that helped us to finish the memorial here right on this other side of the building. So if you get a chance, please stop by. A check for $621,500 to help us for that gathering place of healing. Let's give her a round of applause, please. She's gonna present that check to Courtney Lawrence, who is our College Relations Director, to accept on behalf of United Tribes Technical College. Courtney is from the Spirit Lake Dakota Nation, and she said she's a Mish girl. So, with that, and then also with us tonight is Barbara Takei, also from Sacramento, California, and from the Two Lake Committee. With that, she'll present the check to Courtney. Courtney was trying to grab it. So, all right, we're just gonna put some quick photo up here, so thank you. Thank you. Thank you once again. With that, we'll turn it back over to our announcers, Ariane Fahas, to take us into the next thing on the agenda.
All right, thank you to our relatives, our friends of United Tribes Technical College for the generosity. And also, friends and relatives, those of you that are wondering, all of the taiko drummers are single. All right, also, stand by Leading Arrow. We're going to head and send our singing judges on over there as soon as we get the high side. We also need a white Ford North Dakota plates 212ENG moved. Also a silver Dodge van 459EDV North Dakota plate. You're blocking the emergency vehicle route. All right, as soon as Colin gives us the high sign, we're going to come down here to leading arrow. So calling all dancers out here to the arbor for intertribals. Once again, these drum groups are singing for first place of $20,000. So we're going to once again, we're going to welcome all the dancers and also the taiko drummers. If you want to come on out and dance with the intertribals, you're more than welcome to. Intertribals are open for everyone. All right, so as soon as our head singing judge, Colin Rain, gives us the high sign, we're going to come to leading arrow to start the intertribals for the Friday night. Once again, I want to welcome back to each and every one of you the 2025 United Tribes Technical College Powwow International Champions. So once again, we're going to run through also dance judges stand by after intertribals as we get into the dance competition here tonight. Well, once again, singing judges report to leading arrow. Keston Thompson, come check in. Keston Thompson, come check in. Is that a relative of Howie Thompson? Hey, no relations. Hey. All right, once again, Keston Thompson, come on over to leading arrow, singing judge. In the meantime, dancers, this is your time. Friday night intertribals right here in the United Tribes Technical College International Powwow right here on the campus. As we welcome each and every one of you to Friday night. We're going to transition into the singing competition, the dance competition, as we welcome all the awesome dancers and singers that have made their way here to Bismarck, North Dakota, on the campus of the United Tribes Technical College, the International Championships. All right, we got the high sign. We're going to send it on over here to Intertribals leading arrow anytime you're ready. Intertribal song. Thank you. Leading arrow, singing judges, move on down the line to Ozuye. Stand by, and also Iron Boy. Stand by as you work their way down the line here. Once again, singing judges, check in and move us down. As we're going through the singing competition here tonight, the moon is out. And Rusty Gillette turns into a werewolf after 3 a.m., so we got to get through before that time. Hey. All right, once again, Colin Rain, our head singing judge this weekend. I want to welcome you all the way down here, this side of the medicine line. Down where the Folgers replaces Tim Hortons. Hey. All right. Hill Brothers, we're talking Hill Brothers. All right, how we looking, Colin? Once again, we're going to send it over here to Ozuye. Stand by Jermaine Bell and company. All right, we got that high side. Ozuye, any tribal time, anytime you're ready.
Oh, you better introduce them.
All right, thank you. Ozuye, singing judges report next door to Iron Boy as we work our way down once again intertribal and singing competition taking place at this time. And also our head dance judges will be coming around getting some judges. So once again, thank you for stepping up to the plate. Dance judges and singing judges this weekend, the International Powwow. And once again, Colin Reed, let us know when you're ready. I believe we have another drum group that joined us here. Is that Tokan Nuwa? Or was it Ironwood? Ironwood is here. All right, so Colin Reed, once again, we got another drum group that has checked in here. And so as soon as we get to the high side, we're going to come to Iron Boy. Once again, thank you to our singing judges for helping us out here this weekend. And we're live on powwows.com and also on the radio, 96.
How you doing? Yeah, I mean,
So once again,
we're live on Channel 5, and it's a TV channel for RTC. I know you're going to go around and visit, but during this little time, I'm doing interviews, so I don't know if you want to say anything.
All right, we're good to go.
Iron
Boy.
Well, if you have time right now.
Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah. Okay,
I'll find you.
Okay. Rusty because I was gonna get an interview.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm looking. What's up? How you doing? I'm doing interviews over there on Channel 5 if you want to come on camera. Who else is here? You
I
guys
don't know.
talk, yeah. Warfield was supposed to be dancing. I'll have it. But if you want to talk, you'll see me. I'm out there. Okay? Okay.
All right, thank you once again, Iron Boys. Just move on down the line here to Southern Creek. And we're right now, we got some awesome companies in attendance here this weekend. So we welcome all the singers and all the dancers that have made their way here to this modern country. And also spectators, after the powwow is over, we're asking you to take your chairs. And so we're going to not take the chairs, so we fold up and move to the back because we got to make room for the trumpeters. So once again, we're asking you to clear the chairs after tonight's session. All right. Once again, we're going to come down the line here, so stand by Southern Creek. And we're going to come down the line with the singing judges. So as soon as we get to high side, we're going to go to another intertribal. So stand by Southern Creek. As we work our way over here, and after that, Wolf Bear, stand by Wangay Naji and Ironwood as we work our way around. Southern Creek intertribal time.
So then I'll just stand next to you, but you're gonna be like right here. Okay? So you stand front. Okay. Hi guys. So we're here. We're in Bismarck. This is United Tribes Powwow, and I'm here with Rusty Gillette. He hasn't been on the microphone tonight, but he's been walking around holding it down. And so, Rusty, how's it been going so far this evening, you think?
Well, you know, a lot of us have been coming to tribes for all our lives. And I gotta say, this year's an up year. When you talk about the level of singing all the way around, there's great drums, like awesome drums. And the level of dancing, it's top notch this year. So I gotta say, this is one of the better years that I've seen in a long time when it comes to like the competitiveness of like the singing and dancing. I mean, outside of the competitiveness, people coming, the crowd's here, and it's good that United Tribes is back, because there was a time when this was it. This was like the biggest powwow, best powwow. Everybody looked forward to it all year, and now it's gotten to be where like you get that feeling again. You get that feeling of like excitement, and it's tribes, it's fall, it's cool, so it's exciting.
Exciting. So the other thing is we want to talk about like first of all your involvement. We know that you do a lot with the community, and so for this particular powwow, how many years have you been involved?
Well, I think this is like maybe my 6th year of AD. Now, the committee, I've been fortunate. The committee asked me back. You know, every year's a new committee. So to be asked back every year is an honor. Like, some people take it for granted. Like, they just think I work here. They think I just do it every year. But really, it's like, you know, every year they select a head staff. And for me to get asked back for the past, you know, 5, 6, 7 years, like, it's truly an honor. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to do this. This has always been my favorite powwow. And, you know, I appreciate the new committee, the new president, Justin Young, for, you know, just having some different ideas, doing a little bit different things. Not that they're better, not that they're any different, but, you know, there's a different approach when you get a different style of the way you handle everything from the powwow to the staff.
Right. And you know, I'm sitting here shivering a little. It's a little chilly out here for those of you watching from home that don't know. I'm wondering, you know, you're kind of in the thin shirt too, not even budging. Like, it's summer day.
I got thermals on, so I'm ready for this.
I didn't bring my gloves. Hey, you got any gloves I can borrow?
No, I just got pockets.
Well, you know, we got to talk more about the powwow. I mean, this is it. This is our arena director here. So just a little bit about what you guys got to do to get ready and make this happen. I mean, a lot of moving parts, right?
I mean, for the arena director, he kind of like oversees everybody. You know, you got to connect the dots. There's a lot of moving parts going on right now. You have the vendors, you have outside of the arena, you have security. But when it comes to the arena, right now we got a singing contest going on. We got a dance contest coming up. We got specials coming up. So for my job to move things along in a timely fashion where we're not wasting time, because if we take our time, powwows could go late into the evening. And we grew up with powwows going late into the evening. But nowadays, we're doing more in less time. So it's my job to shave off and get everybody in order so that things are like bam, 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 as much as they can.
As much as they can. Well, thank you. I know a lot of us appreciate that. And I've noticed with MHA Nation, they sure don't mind going to the wee hours of the night, you know?
Yeah, and there's no way around it, but it's okay. I'd rather go late on Sunday. It's so much better when we can be on the road at 7 o'clock in the evening. Kids got school. It's a different time of the year where people are back in school, back in their jobs, and it's so your powwow grows when you can do little things like that to tweak, to adjust and help your visitors.
Well, it's been a jam-packed event so far. I know today with the softball, the golf. Did you partake in any of the activities? And do you know of anything that happened, transpired with all of the activities so far?
Well, they had the unveiling of the monument, which was, I didn't get a chance to go over there, but I heard it was really powerful. Like, a lot of people don't know the history of this place. And, when you grow up here, you hear the stories, you see the basements with like Japanese writing on the walls. You know, there's stories of it being haunted, and a lot of different stuff. This was a Jewish, or not a Jewish, but it was a Japanese concentration camp. This was a hard place. So for the taiko dancers to be here, share their culture in a time when they were imprisoned here. These are, last year there was descendants of people who were imprisoned here. Like, this is a powerful place, and for in that aspect, for people to put that healing into this and forgiveness is huge. And nobody knows that better than us as Indian Native people to heal.
Wow. And we heard them on the drums, and doing everything that they did tonight. It was pretty powerful performance. It was great. And is this like the first time you guys have made a real connection with them?
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen them, so it's great to have them be here. I mean, meaning it's not just a performance. The where they come from, why they're here, is just the ties to this place. It ties us all together, in one aspect or another. So it was like it was an honor. I mean, it's not powwow, so people come and they're like, "Oh, why are these Japanese drummers here at a powwow?" This is about sharing culture, and this is what we do, and this is about just like being in this and moving on together.
And we got to share that with our viewing audience. We hope that you guys are in the warm comforts of your home, MHA Nation and surrounding counties. I mean, RTC Channel 5, wherever it goes, you're able to tune in and watch this broadcast. And so, what do we have prepared for the rest of the weekend? Or you want to give us any updates or changes maybe MHA Nation isn't aware of, or our viewing audience that we should take note of?
Well, later on this evening we have our memorial special for Thomas Redbird. My grandpa, G. Russell Gillette, is getting his flag raised tomorrow on Sunday. We have other specials going on outside of the contest. I mean, when you're talking about competitive dancing, like it's gonna be pretty lit here.
Pretty lit. And we'll kind of wrap up with that, because I'm still very fascinated about learning about the judging procedure, not only with the singing but the dancing. I mean, how do you even judge on the dancing or the singing?
Well, that's the thing is we're not rodeo, so you don't have to mark the horse. You don't have these guidelines that you have to do to dance. Anybody can go out there and dance. And when you judge, you try to pick. You want different people's views. So whatever that judge puts down, no judge is wrong. It's a personal opinion. Some people like a certain type of dance. Some people like certain type of designs, whatever it may be. And as a head judge, you want to try to get a variety of opinions based on geographic, based on tribal locations, based on people who travel, who are familiar with dancers all across the country. Because let's be real, like when you have 50, 20 to 30 dancers out there, it's important for the dancers to be able to watch everybody and know what's going on. So you try to pick people who are fair, who are unbiased, who travel a lot, who've seen all the dancers all summer. And that's the thing is like when we talk about powwow, there's no right or wrong. People say it's the same winners. People say they criticize, saying the wrong people win or whatever. Like, you know what? Like, powwows is not perfect. There is no perfect powwow. So when you talk about dancers, you talk about competitiveness, how you judge, you just pick judges and you're getting a variety of opinion, and it's based on a point system, and whoever comes out on top is, our winners. And you know what? No matter who wins, it's not right or wrong. No matter who wins, it's an honor to be in that the winner's circle, for one, because that means you are the popular opinion of all these judges who came from all over the country, all over the tribes, all over.
That's awesome. And for tonight, looks like things are running very smoothly. And do you have an idea of did you guys have a projected hope time for wrap up, or it looks like things are running smooth though?
Yeah, we're going late tonight. I mean, I talked earlier about going late on Friday night, Saturday night. So we have a couple more specials which pushes us back. Normally we try to be done like 11:30 or so. Tonight we're going to be done after midnight. I'm thinking it's going to be close to 1, which it happens. It's better to do more tonight than sit here at 9, 10 o'clock on Sunday. 9, 10 o'clock doesn't sound that late, but when you have a weekend full of dancing, singing, it's a lot. It's a lot. And a lot of these guys have families. And so a weekend, you get to Sunday night and you're tired. I don't even have kids that still travel with me and dance, and I'm tired. I just got to get myself ready. I don't got a braid. These women have braids. They get ready, and so to add an hour on tonight will help us on Sunday, because I guarantee you 7 o'clock on Sunday is going to sound a lot better than 8 o'clock, especially when it comes to 7 o'clock Sunday. So.
Well, there you go. That makes sense. Yeah. Well, there's still a lot. It's only almost maybe 9 o'clock. We're approaching 9 o'clock, and right now this is still intertribal, right?
Yeah. We're going a full round of intertribals. Typically, if we say 12 or 13 or more, we try to split them up because we just don't have time to do all the intertribals. But tonight we're 14, 15 drums, and we're just going to try to squeeze them all in, which pushes us a little back farther. But we're going all the way around. Then we're going right through the contest. Then we're going to have a Thomas Redbird memorial before we start our adult contest, and we'll finish with our adults.
Right. Well, thank you so much for your time, all the work that you do. And we're looking forward to sharing this. This is live on Channel 5, but we will definitely rebroadcast it. And we hope for the best with the weather and getting out at a good time.
Awesome. Thanks.
Right, thank you, guys. All right. So standing by right now. And we're going to let you guys watch a little bit more of the action here. And we're going to be wrapping up pretty soon. But we just want to let you know that you are here in Bismarck at United Tribes Powwow here, and this is the Lone Star Veterans Arena. And as I'm sure many of you know, MHA Nation out there, some of our members are here. Some of our members are out there, and we saw a few of them, and I'm sure they're friends, family, and they're here. Some of you are here, and some of you are at home. And so this is the purpose of this broadcast, is to bring this action to you at home. It's a celebration, and we're really hoping that more and more of you will tune into Channel 5 and utilize RTC cable and having the Channel 5 right there in your living room to watch celebrations like this, and even some sports stuff, guys, coming up. So this is just a trial test run here tonight. We're going to be wrapping up in a few minutes, but we wanted to bring this to you so that you can take part of watching at home. If you're not on YouTube, we know that they do the powwow live, but for some of the elders that may be home and just are wanting to turn on the television, here you have it. This is it. And so I hope that this is a blessing for someone out there, and that you guys are getting to watch some of this. So I'm going to get out of the way so you can do just that, and we'll be signing off soon. And thank you so much for joining us.
with the Golden Age 55 and over women's traditional. We have a lost phone up here and also a few more lost items, so come check in up here. As soon as you get to high side, we're going to come down here to right after this, Hay Creek stand. We got the high side, the descendants in a tribe of time. And there you have it. Thank you. We're going to a four-pack two. We have a little girl up here. She said, I'm looking for my dad. And after what her dad's name, and it's not uncle, it's Kyle Craig. Kyle Craig, your little baby girl's up there, nothing can look all over for you. If this is your little girl, come and get her.
Okay, guys, this was our first live here on RTC Channel 5. We just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. We hope that you enjoyed this broadcast. This is just the beginning. We're looking forward to many more live broadcasts here. And if you have any input or interest, you can certainly reach out to us on Community Spotlight TV or the information on RTC Channel 5. Reach out, let us know, and hopefully tomorrow we're going to be at Twin Buttes in the morning for the MHA Youth Rodeo Finals, and then also Sunday there's the Driver Rodeo at 2 p.m. So we're hoping to cover that as well, and hoping that you're going to join us. So let your friends and relatives know that Channel 5 is available to them, and we're just hoping to get a lot more events on the channel. And sounds like there's a lot of hope in there. I think I said that like 3 times, and that's really what it's all about. So this is going to be it for us. I hope the weather is a little bit warmer tomorrow, and I should have checked the weather, which I didn't. So it looks like a lot of people were prepared here for the weather, just not me. But anyway, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.
There you have it. Thanks for Pet Too. We have this little girl up here. She's eating up all our snacks. She's looking for her dad's name. Is Kyle Craig. He's what?
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, he's a big round guy. All right, Kyle Craig.
Yeah, that's the spot. Perfect. Thank
She said, describe your dad. He's always big round circle. That's all I need to know.